Hello and welcome. My name is Pat Burka. In July of this year, I created a foundation in honor of my father. My father committed suicide at the age of 36 because he had been diagnosed with a brain tumor. It was a big shock to me. Have you ever had something so shocking that you never got over it?
Yes, Pat. When I was first given the diagnosis that my sister had cancer and she would be dead within less than 6 months. So, what motivated you to start this foundation?
I would like to have families know what causes cancer and how to avoid it and to not have them go through everything that we have gone through.
So, when you were young and your father committed suicide, you were thinking, and probably didn't know this for sure, but the assumption was that he would rather have committed suicide than to deal with the effects of a brain tumor?
Back then, brain surgery was not as successful as it is today. And a person could often end up being just a human vegetable and be a burden on their family. And I'm thinking that Daddy, who was a hero type, did not want to burden the family.
So tell us a little more about your father.
All right, he was born in a small town in central Texas. He was trained to be a good person and was one of the first members of the Eagle Scouts. He was a Texas Ranger, the real Texas Rangers in Waco. And when he was a young man, he worked for the railroad. Then later, he went into business for himself. He had a steakhouse on Herring Avenue in Waco, just outside the gates to Cameron Park.
So clearly he was a major contributor to your community and certainly to your family.
He was an achiever. And the year that he died, he had planted 200 peach trees on some land west of Waco. He was going to be a gentleman farmer.
So what was the impact on you and your family when he died?
My anxiety was about money, and I've never overcome that.
So is that part of your motivation for creating this foundation? You're seeing that people have had brain tumors, there's been a great impact on them, and you're trying to relieve some of the financial stress of people who've been impacted by brain tumors?
Exactly.
So how would your foundation go about doing that?
We are going to pay for research at the various universities that have postdoctoral students who are interested in getting into this field.
So the first step is research.
First step is research, and also we can contribute to MD Anderson in Houston and University of Texas Southwestern here in Dallas.
What else is the foundation focusing on?
We need to help the families more personally. And this could be taking care of them, of their home, while they're away getting treatments. There's one proton treatment in Houston that requires a person be there 60 days for one treatment each day. That's a long time to be away from your home. And people need someone to care for their pets. And we can take the dogs to a have them boarded, or have them stay at home and have someone come in and take care of them. We would always contract with a company that is bonded and insured.
But you'd also help with children or anything that would need to be done while the parents were away getting treatment and
Good
supporting.
point, because in today's world, families are so spread out. You don't have grandmother living a few blocks away who can take care of the children. So we need to have someone taking care of the children, being sure that they get to school, all these normal life things. A big serious illness like this can disrupt a family so much.
How will you get this information out to the world, basically?
We can send a newsletter to regular donors and also have speakers that are trained to be Toastmaster professional type that can go to Sunday school groups or club meetings of different types, organizations of different types, to tell them all of these things.
And I assume you're going to have a website where you collect this information so people could refer to it and learn
Exactly.
more things as you uncover research and other facilities
Exactly.
for supporting brain treatment of brain tumors.
Exactly.
So Pat, do you have any final words you'd like to share with your audience today?
Everybody can contribute a little bit, and it all adds up, whether it's $5 or $5,000. Altogether, it can be a tremendous impact on fighting this insidious disease.
Well, Pat, I'd like to thank you for making this effort to solve what's coming a critical problem in our country and for starting this foundation.
Thank you.